Hello and welcome to Matador News. I am Nicole Sands.
And I'm Kelsey Ducklow.
President Obama is scheduled to address the country tomorrow evening about his strategy for combating ISIS. The group has killed thousands of Iraqis and decapitated 2 American journalists. Obama will discuss the threat presented by the Islamic State and his plan for destroying the group. Obama is likely to announce a group of allies he has assembled who also see ISIS as a threat. Obama says his plan will include military, economic, and diplomatic components, but he says he will not send U.S. troops back to Iraq.
Monsoon floods across Pakistan and India have killed over 400 people and displaced more than 60,000. The flooding started last Wednesday and has been the worst the region has seen since 2010. Pakistani and Indian troops are using boats and helicopters to drop food and evacuate victims. Flooding has caused landslides and washed away houses, bridges, and crops. The rain has stopped, but Pakistani authorities are preparing for more flooding as water levels rise.
CSUN's Pi Kappa Phi fraternity chapter has been shut down after a pledge died during a hazing act. Armando Beau died of exposure and dehydration in the Angeles National Forest on July 1st during a fraternity-sponsored hike. CSUN administrators released results of their continuing investigation on Friday, concluding the fraternity engaged in hazing their pledges. School President Diane Harrison said the fraternity voluntarily surrendered its campus chapter. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is still investigating.
It's the first school week with the new rules implemented, and CSUN students say they may reconsider joining the Greek community.
And I didn't really think CSUN had fraternities like that that would do hazing, but I think that this would definitely discourage me from doing that.
Especially being a part of Greek life, I think that it's going to be a lot. Things are going to change in forms of rules and regulations, which is probably a good thing.
This hazing incident makes me think about what's going on and makes me want to look more into what they actually do.
Students will still be able to rush their favorite fraternity this week, but will have to keep the new rules in mind.
Matador News reporter Dayanis Lopez is with the Daily Sundial faculty advisor, Gretchen Macchiarella, to talk about the Sundials going digital.
And thank you for being here. I would like to start by asking you, why did the Sundial decide to move from print to online?
It's really a decision that's meant to better serve the students, both in the journalism department and on campus. We know that our audience is really digital. They're on their phones, they're on their tablets, they're getting news in digital ways, and we want to serve them that way. And our journalism students need to know how to serve those platforms in a better way.
I know a few peers that they say they're going to miss the print version. What do you have to say to those who are gonna, and they enjoy reading the print, and then, they're not gonna have the actual newspaper on their hands?
I think that a lot of the journalism department faculty and students really love that feel of print, but we have a focus to serve all of our platforms, which includes the weekly Wednesday print edition. And that edition is really focused on long reads, things that work well in print. And I think people will enjoy that.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Richard. Now back to you.
Authorities say welders sparked Monday's fire on a Magic Mountain roller coaster. The fire burned the Colossus coaster and caused part of the track to collapse. The theme park is in the process of remodeling the ride, which is set to open next year. No one was injured.
A respiratory virus is sending hundreds of children to hospitals across the country. The virus is known as enterovirus EVD68 and has been reported in 10 states. Symptoms are similar to the common cold and include coughing and difficulty breathing. The virus is spread through close contact, making children more susceptible. Washing hands, cleaning surfaces, and avoiding contact with those who are sick can help prevent the illness. Most of the infections are mild and all of the children are expected to recover.
Baltimore Ravens running back Ray Rice will get no protection from the rush that's coming at him today. Let's toss it over to Joaquin for sports.
Under fire running back Ray Rice has been released by the Ravens and suspended indefinitely by the NFL. His wife, Janay, took to Instagram today to defend her husband and take shots at the media. Her post described the situation as a nightmare and said being forced to relive this moment they regret every day is horrible. Janay says taking Ray's career away from him just to gain ratings is horrific. She said, if the media's intentions were to hurt, embarrass, and take all happiness away, they've succeeded on so many levels. Let's check on business with Sharell Huey with the latest news from Apple.
Apple has unveiled the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus this morning. CEO Tim Cook says that they are without a doubt the best iPhones Apple have made thus far. The new phones will feature Retina HD display, bigger screens, and curved edges. The iPhones also have a new iOS 8 software update consisting of a new health kit application. The application will allow monitoring of heart rates, blood pressure, sleep, and more. CSUN students say they want new, better features, better software, and smaller phones.
I've seen the commercials on TV for like all the new Windows products and stuff like that, and they've become really creative, and Apple has just been really stuck in their ways for the last iPhone 4 and 5.
I have, I think, the iPhone 5S, so I'm pretty happy with the way it is now. I just hope it doesn't get bigger because then it won't be able to fit in my pocket.
Personally, I would like for it to stay the same size. I don't want to have like a mini laptop in my pocket.
Right now, a lot of the apps that have been put out, they're crashing a lot, and for some reason, like the software is going out. Recently, I actually replaced my iPhone because the system or something in the software panicked, and it just wouldn't turn on anymore.
The new phone should be available by the end of the month. Today on Wall Street, stocks are down. Home Depot stocks fell more than 1% after news of a major hack compromising customer payment information. Apple stock fell slightly despite of the iPhone 6s. At last check, the Dow Jones stands at 17,014, down 97 points. President Obama is pledging more U.S. health aid to help stop the Ebola outbreak. Joaquin Reyes has more information with a look at health.
The president has made a pledge for more U.S. assistance to help contain the Ebola outbreak in West Africa. The American military is going to help set up isolation units and provide security for public health workers. Now, a fourth U.S. aid worker infected with the Ebola virus has arrived in Atlanta for treatment. She arrived this morning at Emory University Hospital, where two others stricken with the virus have been successfully treated. The patient hasn't been identified, but the World Health Organization says a doctor working in a Sierra Leone treatment center had tested positive for the disease. The patient will be in a special isolation unit that can hold up to 3 people. Time now to get a look at entertainment with Sharell Huey.
Royal baby number 2 is on the way. After countless baby watch rumors, Buckingham Palace has announced the Britons Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are expecting. Catherine is suffering once again from hyperemesis gravidarum. The condition creates nausea and vomiting that are more severe than normal morning sickness. The couple's first royal prince, George, was born in July 2013. Royal baby number 2 is expected spring of next year. Police have now identified those responsible in the Ohio ice bucket prank. Bay Village police say 3 teenage boys threw a bucket of urine, feces, and spit on a 15-year-old autistic boy as a spoof of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Authorities are not releasing the names or the potential punishment of the 3 teenagers involved at this time. The 3 boys go to the same school of the 15-year-old victim. Let's toss it back to Nicole Sands and Kelsey Ducklow.
Thank you for watching. I'm Nicole Sands.
And I'm Kelsey Ducklow. Have a great day, Matadors.